The Redoubt Road Reservoir currently processes over 80% of Auckland's daily treated water supply. The two existing reservoirs have capacity for 120 million litres, but with Auckland's predicted population growth, a third reservoir is being built, increasing capacity to 165 million litres, with the site having room for 8 reservoirs in total. Over 200,000 tonnes of onsite clay was dug out and reshaped to lay the platform for the third reservoir, with an access road created to allow the precast concrete slabs to be brought in. Several sediment retention ponds using PortaFloc and decants were placed around the site. Their initial function was to manage silt runoff and clean water discharge, but once each area of earthworks neared completion, each pond would be converted into a vegetated, dry basin for filtering stormwater. To help create a naturally vegetated filter, each of the basin slopes would be lined with topsoil to allow the grass to grow, but with such steep batters, the soil needed to be stabilised with StrataWeb geocell. StrataWeb is designed to contain soil material on steepened slopes. Without StrataWeb, the soil would simply slip from the banks and end up settling in the bottom of each pond. To aid in water retention, the banks were first lined with a layer of impermeable high-density polyethylene. Secured at the top of the slope within an anchor trench, StrataWeb is normally secured using Duramat pins or ARGS anchors. But to protect the impermeability of the HDP layer, no pins or anchors were allowed. To further protect the polyethylene, geotextile was placed beneath the StrataWeb, which also helped hold it in place once the tenons were attached. As construction continues, each retention pond will be lined with StrataWeb and seeded, helping to turn this large earthwork site to a more natural state while successfully filtering silt and sediment runoff away from the city's stormwater system.